So the devil begins trying to attack the mind of the believer, trying to spew all these lies and untruths into the mind of the believer. But he said the believer's got a helmet on, the helmet of salvation. And when he can't conquer the mind of the believer, he turns and tries to break that believer's heart with the cares of this world. He tries to break the heart of the believer through family members. He tries to break the heart of the believer through church folk. He tries to break the heart of the believer through the affairs of this world. But the believer knows that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, and their heart can be broken because they have on the breastplate of righteousness. So he tries to find out a hole in the armor. He said it seems that this believer is covered from head to toe. Let's try to find a weak spot in the armor. And he looks up and he realizes that this believer's armor is held together tightly by the belt of truth that holds us together. He recognizes that this believer knows who Jesus is. This believer knows that without Jesus, he can do nothing, but with Jesus, he can do all things. So he has to try another way.
Yes.
So he said, let's try to get this believer to move off of his faith. Let's try to drive this one away from the church. Let's try to get this one. I wish I had help preaching here. Let's try to get this one moved off from the rock that is New Generation Baptist Church. Let's try to get this one this way. And he looks down and he's pushing and pulling and trying to get other devils to remove this one. And he finds out that this soldier has on war boots and his feet are dug down into solid ground. And whatever may rise, stormy winds may blow, the rain may come, but my feet are planted firmly on that solid rock of my salvation. So he moves on forward. And he said, y'all need to sneak attack him. He thinks he's got it made. So they begin throwing arrows and darts, trying to conquer us. They begin throwing all of those things that are lies. They begin spreading gossip on you. They begin spreading lies on you. Folks start believing lies about you. These arrows from the bows of the enemy.